Yeah, I just can't sleep for some reason. Still like restless. I did take a little nap today though. I just got out the shower and I put some shea butter on my face. Nose feels a little bit better, but it still kind of hurts. I could for the life of me do not know what happened to my face. How you doing? That's good. Today's Saturday, ain't it? Feel like a weekend Tuesday or Wednesday or something. I'm mad because uh I'm mad because Miss Netta could be with Charles, but I can't even get a kiss from my girl. But Miss Charles is good to Miss Netta. Right? Charles sitting there with Miss Netta, and I can't even get a damn kiss. Fuck cold world, man. Ain't it though? But I ain't gonna lie, when me and China was together, we used to kiss for a little bit, but after a while, we like stopped kissing for years. So now I done got in different relationships with women that we was kissing last year, and then I hooked up with Tierra. It's like a different ball game. I didn't know how to damn it. I was wilding last year. Garland, where you what state you in if you don't mind me asking? Hey, yeah, I decided to come back for a little bit. I can't sleep. Oh damn, I know a lot of people in Vegas. It seems Vegas must be where it's at. But that's where that 100 and some degree weather, 113-degree weather be at. 117-degree weather. I'm scared for y'all this summer because they got a La Nina pattern instead of an El Nino pattern. It's gonna be a La Nina pattern this summer, so it's gonna be pretty hot this summer. And it's February in Texas, and they already having wildfires out there. Oh, good. My son sleeps next to me, so it's hard for me to sleep sometimes. Oh, okay. Yeah, like 118. That, to be honest with you, that's scary. I would never leave my house if the weather was that hot, ever. And I know this one lady told me I could have came out there to Las Vegas to stay with her, but hell no. How's the weather over there, Las Vegas? I'm at New Mexico. It's super windy over here today. In Georgia, it rained today, but the past a couple of days before today, it was a beautiful weather. Beautiful weather. And why I kept going out for a walk. For real, Esther? Wow, I'm from New Orleans myself. You first, gamer man. How long you been in New Orleans? Mm. Oh, okay. What's Rhode Island like? I don't hear about that state usually. That flight from Rhode Island to New Orleans must have been a long time. It's beautiful. I know in Virginia during the fall time it's beautiful too. I used to live in Virginia too. I lived in Atlanta. 36 hour job. Oh shit. Damn. Las Vegas is the desert. Let's see. I lived in Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Georgia, Virginia. A couple times I was attempted to move to Chicago, but I guess it wasn't me. 8 hours. Cause it was either move to China was in Mississippi. It was either move to Chicago or Texas or Nashville, Tennessee. So we chose Texas because I said I want to be by fam. Like we're trying to decide, do we want to start fresh and like we don't know nobody, or do I want to go by family the way if something happens to me, knowing I got health problems, everybody gonna be I'm gonna look out for me, look out for me. But um yeah, so we chose Texas because my brother was out there. Every now and then I be low key forgetting I'm still back in Georgia. Still feels like I'm in Texas. I lived in Texas the longest, longer than anywhere I've ever lived. Other places I would live like a max of like 2 years, and then I dip and go somewhere else, or a year and dip and goes to another somewhere else. But I do not know what's in the plan for how long I'm gonna want to stay in Georgia. Not sure, but I don't think I ever will move back to New Orleans. This is one place. Well, no, I mean I've done it. I've moved to Shreveport and then back to New Orleans and stuff like that. But mainly like some of your family lives in Texas. And like but this is the first time I ever like did something like move back to Georgia. Like, but I'm way in another part. And I really wish that I lived also in South Carolina for a year, but it reminds me of Louisiana, just the accents are different. Oh, really? I visited South Carolina and I visited North Carolina. My twin sister Candy used to live in South Carolina too. So how many of y'all on here know my twin sister? Or y'all found my stream through me, or y'all knew my twin sister first and then found me? Oh, you found me. You ever seen my twin sister's videos? I probably should have put some shea butter on my own too. You be watching my videos? Oh, okay. Yeah, if it wasn't for her, I mean, I used to do YouTube videos back in the day, like just sitting there, trying to talk about health stuff and vaping stuff and like doing like a grocery haul at the health food store, little shit like that. Um, or like funny skits of my poetry and stuff, but I never used to go on YouTube this often. I gotta give the credit to my twin sister. I ain't start coming. Well, it was somebody that suggested, not really Candy, but yeah, Candy in a way. But she was saying like fucked up shit about me, and there was this lady from Canada had suggested to me that maybe I need to get on YouTube and tell my side of the story. And cause I had kept my mouth shut for like 3 months of her talking shit about me, um, and here I am. And I did go on a hiatus for like damn near a year. But when I first met Tiara, I was telling her about this my twin sister, so she can get acquainted with some of my family. And I got a little warn you now. She saying stuff about me, it's not good. But so she like be like, what Candy talking about today? Let's see Candy video. And so we kind of a couple times Candy said something real fucked up about me, and it pissed me off. So I started going the fuck off, and it's been a back and forth ever since. I used to smoke cigars. Now it's vaping here and there. Good for you, girl. Thanks. Yeah, 'cause I got a right to tell my side of the story too. She talking about I don't have a right to tell my side of the story. But my twin sister, she very sneaky. And she gets mad because I've always caught her in the act of doing some fuck shit when nobody else did. But she would curse you out when you catch her doing wrong, she get mad at you like you the problem. My twin sister Ashley Candy, Ashley got arrested. I think it was last week. She could have got killed because the police was telling her to take her hands out of her pockets and she wouldn't. They could have killed her. Sleep or gay? I do not know how to answer that. That makes no sense. Allah, I'm glad she's good, yeah. Yeah, 'cause you know how the police are nowadays. I'm like, damn, she trying to be a martyr or something? A sovereign citizen? It scared me seeing that shit. I'll tell you that I'm just talking just random, spit out just random shit that's popping in my head, and I'll go as it pops in my head. But I'm kind of ashamed of the videos that I have uploaded with me being drunk. But um, in a way, I'm kind of wanting to just lean into it because it's a part of my journey in my life. And like never in my life would I thought that I would be like a drinker like that or perhaps an alcoholic. Never in my life would I have thought I would have dealing with a problem like that because I don't even like weed and alcohol tastes nasty to me. I'm not even gonna lie. I'd be chucking it straight to the back of the throat. And those videos of me show a bad side of me and they're not cute. Um, but um, I do feel bad about certain shit I do when I'm drunk. But I always tell people I'm very fluid when I'm drunk. If I'm around somebody and we on some cool time shooting the shit while I'm drunk, I'll be the life of the party. You talking about being on some freaky shit while I'm drunk? We get into the business. But if you talking some fuck shit and trying to piss me off and trigger me while I'm drunk, I will come in. I am it. I don't have no filter. I don't even know what the fuck I be saying, but I know I was like drinking I found like when I was living in Texas right before I left Texas, I low key noticed that people online was saying that when I would get drunk, it was entertaining to them. But sometimes it'd be like I can't think straight and can't get my words out. But when I'm drunk, I be popping off a lot of shit. But I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I look back at my videos of me being drunk and I'm like, dang, I said some real shit, some real spill right there. That was some truth to that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Miss Chocolate. Yeah, I forgot when they said that appointment is, but did the lady ever get back with me? I don't remember, but to start like some alcoholic anonymous or substance abuse classes. I'm low key like ashamed of that, but it is what it is. We don't get to write our life. While I'm still up, I have no idea. I am antsy and restless right now. You're good when you're drunk. When you're drunk, you don't always remember what you do. Been there. The last person who was picking on me when I was drunk, they were on the floor. No, overthinker. So I talk randomly. Yeah, like I'm an overthinker too, and I hate I think I lost that book, but I had a book. It's a red book or orange book. I can't remember who it's by, but it's called How to Stop Overthinking, and it's a very good book. But now that I mention it, when I get my funds right, I'm gonna keep it in the back of my brain to get that book again because I think I left it in Texas. It's called How to Stop Overthinking. Cause sometimes overthinking could like be very bad. Yeah, I was just sitting here rocking. Um, I should get that. Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna post it in my. I'm gonna screenshot it from Amazon and post it in my community tab when I get off of here. But and I'm not really a book reader, but I was taking a class and we read that book in the class. It's a really good book. I cannot remember who it was by, but if you go on Amazon, it's a red book. It says How to Stop Overthinking. It's a very good book. Maybe that's what I need to start doing. I know Tiara says she likes to read. Maybe I need to start getting into reading books. But I'll be wondering if I have ADD or ADHD sometimes because I lose interest fast. Because it's like I'll read something, then I have to go back and read it again, and then read it again. But after the third or fourth time, then I comprehend. And if it's a big ass book, and I'm like, okay, it's wearing me the fuck out, I lose interest quick. And like when somebody's like giving a lecture or talking, my mind will wander, and I'm like, I probably should get that checked. I low key think I have, cause all three of my kids have ADHD. I think I might have that shit too. Cause my friend tell me all the time that she be talking to me, and all of a sudden, like going through something, and I wind up talking about something else. I think I might have that shit. I know one thing. When I was in the hospital in October, They gave me some medicine for ADHD, and that shit, I felt normal. I don't remember the name of it, but I felt normal. I'm talking self care classes, and for toxic relationships, it's called You Are Enough. Same I sometimes draw when I read, taking, not talking. Oh, okay. Um, yeah, when I was living in Texas, I was like for, it's called a mental health recovery program called the Veterans Recovery Center for military veterans to recover from mental illnesses, and they be on all type of toxic topics, not toxins, topics, and some of that, and like that interpersonal relationships, and um men are from Mars, women are from Venus, uh substance abuse, educating us about the DSM-5. Those were the days when I used to just get in the car, get up about 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, shoot off on the interstate, go walk up in that bitch hype as hell, and sitting there taking them classes. I go out and take my little vape breaks, and then I go and eat dinner. I'll eat breakfast. I mean, then I before I start the classes, and then I eat lunch. And we was doing like yoga. This girl is breathing on my neck, y'all. We was doing yoga classes and Tai Chi. Um, they had computer classes. They had a band. I was in the band playing the drums, playing the clarinet and the bongos and the piano. You know, people like, what are your hobbies? What are your talents? Or what instruments do you play? I always forget to tell them I play the bongos too. Hi. Yeah, I know how to play some bongos too. At first, I felt like they were lame, but after I started, like after some time, I was like, man, I could, it was fun to sit there and make up my own little beat on the bongos, cause it's like a feeling for with the music and the percussion part. It's like a feeling. Sounds like to me. You gotta do your own little twist to the shit. Uh, Drums and right before I left, I started to get back in the band, cause COVID had happened. My son on me, he's a heat box, and I be sweating. Sounds like a good class. Yeah, Tierra said I be distributing a lot of body heat too. And sometimes I'll lay up under her and be drenched in sweat my damn self. But she said I produce a lot of body heat. Uh, if you got the AC on, sometimes that body heat could be a good comfort and it'll help you relax. Like right now, like skin to skin with Tierra right now, and it's calming me some, but I'm still like anxious and jittery. But I think I know. I think that jitteriness come from drinking, maybe. Um, and I do take Zoloft, but I do know that since I've been taking Zoloft, I've been more depressed. So I be drinking to try to pick back up the pieces. Zoloft making me depressed, but I kind of don't want to. I'm gonna talk to my doctor about it. I got an appointment Monday, but I kind of don't want to get off the Zoloft because it cuts my appetite big time. But then again, it could be depression also cut my appetite. But I want to try to ride it out. I want to try to stop drinking and see how I do with the Zoloft in the long run, because they say Zoloft is the perfect medicine for PTSD and driving anxiety. So um, I'm gonna try to, maybe the doctor need to add something with the Zoloft, maybe. But it's like I self medicate with the drinking. It's if even Ashley stops you from wanting food, just FYI. Mm. I know I was taking Zypressa last year. And that's when I started, like, I was like 240 pounds when I met Tierra. And I was like pressing and started, blew up to like, I know, most I knew was 280. And I'm kind of like getting irritated because I want to know how much I weigh right now. I don't know how much I weigh right now, but somebody told me that like I'm slimming back down. But for like the past week, I'll sit there and eat. Like one day I ate just a banana for the whole day. Another day I ate just a peach and a banana. And today all I had was two apples, but then I eventually ate dinner later on. But I ain't even eat it all. But I'm having some, whether I don't know if the drink, no, it might be the Zoloft because I wasn't having all this when I was drinking and taking other meds, but I really need to like be strong and push through the cravings of drinking. But a lot of times, like I wasn't intending to become an alcoholic, but um I had like a lot of influence. Like before I met Tierra, I was willing and dealing with, having my little sessions with women, and they was always wanting me to get drunk or want me to buy alcohol and drink with them. And then, like there was a school teacher. She was always wanting me to have alcohol ready by the time she get there. And a couple other escapades I had, women. And then they had my neighbor across the hall from me was getting me drunk. She was an elderly white lady. And she's always kept calling me a he, even after I kept telling her I was a she. So one day we sitting there drinking. She told me to sit on the couch, relax. So I'm sitting on the couch and I start dozing off. And I look up and this lady done got her fucking leg on my motherfucking lap. I said, "Are you serious?" But that lady, she was always jealous of different women that I would be bringing in. I would fucking bring in a lot of women, and but when she met Tierra, she really went the fuck off. That lady tried to put her hands on me one time, and it took everything in me to not beat her ass. But that lady, when she's like, people was telling me like, be careful because she might be trying to set you up to get you drunk to try to put a rape charge on you. So I would be telling her, and then my doctor was telling me for my health I need to stop drinking anyway. So the lady kept like pushing the issue for me to drink, and I kept saying, why does lady want me to get drunk so bad? And then I might have a friend here or there like want to drink and stuff like that. But then I have my own nights. I take responsibility where I just felt like fucking drinking, or felt the need to drink myself. But it's like, seems like sometimes when I be trying to quit, somebody around always try to influence me to drink again. I took Zoloft, but my postpartum and depression was so bad, so I got off of it. I'm making myself eat, even with vaping. You can do it. I used to drink a whole bottle of 101 Wild Turkey. I don't drink. That sounds familiar. I used to drink Wild Irish Rose, and Wild Irish Rose used to make me very hostile. But when I learned that if I do continue drinking, I need to not drink Bacardi or Pink Whitney. But no, to be fair, with the Pink Whitney situation, somebody triggered me to go the fuck off with the Pink Whitney situation. But Bacardi, I just need to stay the fuck away from Bacardi. And I wonder why, like my little brother had the same like effect. Like it was in 2004, he was living in the trailer and we was staying with him and his girlfriend, me, my husband, my baby, my other brother. So it's like two of my brothers One of my baby brother girlfriend and my daughter, my husband. And um that dude drunk Bacardi and he beat the fuck out of his girl, and then he had sex with her. He was beating her up while they were having sex, and you could hear them having sex. And they came out the room. Um, she had blood drawn all over her, and I seen where he took and smashed her head through the wall on that fucking Bacardi. So I didn't ever think like certain liquors might bring a certain side out of you, I guess. But usually like I said, I'm fluid depending on what mood somebody shifts me to. Um, but it seems like regardless, I'm pretty hostile on Bacardi, so I need to stay away from Bacardi. Like, never drink that shit ever again. But certain alcohols, I'll remember certain shit the next day. I won't remember it when I first wake up, but as the day goes on, I start to remember the stuff. And then it seems like certain other alcohols, I don't be remembering shit. You got a wake up call? You would have thought that the other night when my nose was bleeding and I'm cutting my throat, you'd think that would have been my wake up call, but then I had a drink again the next day. But it low key was a wake up call for me. So, I mean, like I said, I'm going to work on that. I really am. Cause I don't want nobody to be looking at me like, oh, I'm a piece of shit and I'm pathetic and it's no wonder Tierra don't want to be with me and all like that. I'm gonna give Tierra a continuous sober side of me, and see on my end how the relationship, go from here on out. I kept telling myself I gotta turn to something. I gotta find another avenue, cause can't be drinking, fucking be outside, falling all over the place, cussing, hollering. I don't fuck around, get put out. And then to think of that, damn, I shouldn't be drinking if I'm suicidal because it intensifies while I'm drinking. Man, and I'm like, I'll say it again. If I wouldn't, if it's a good thing that we couldn't find the keys the other night because I'd have been a goner, man. I was looking at the video like, I'm telling what the fuck I was getting ready to do, but whatever I was getting ready to do, looked like I was really finna do that shit. I was in an abusive situation, that's why I left South Carolina. It's better when you stop, healthier for your body and mindset. Yes, and I'm gonna see if I have like more energy too. And like I said, I think I could do it, to try to push through the cravings. I'm gonna give myself 2 weeks, see how I can stand it without drinking and see what happens. 2 week minimum. And see what happens. Cause this ain't it. It's a bad look. I know people that on YouTube are like looking at me like shame on you, Brandy, and you know what I'm saying? And that's not me. I see a whole different side of me. I'm like, wow, look at me. I'm like, that's me? Damn. It ain't cool. And the other day when I got drunk, well, last night too, I got drunk. I just wanted to just escape my situation. Because, like, it's been hard to deal with this stuff head on. I've been going through, like, it's unbelievable. But I'm starting to think that me drinking is making my situation worse, not better. You do, you can. You'll definitely be fighting the cravings for it. Yeah, I ain't never even thought that you could get cravings or addicted to drinking until I had went to that now I had went to the psych ward and I was in the Alcoholic Anonymous classes in the psych ward and a lot of people was telling their story. You would have think that that would have made me stop drinking. And all them people, all of us was up in there crying. Shit, all of us was up in there crying. But I'm like, dang, man, you go craving alcohol like the same craving like you do with cigarettes. And I was like, wow, this is new. But even if it's going, and I miss going for my walks. Like, I get my walks in a little here and there, but I really like to go out and walk and clear my head. I really do. Walking is like the best thing, especially when they got hills. Like in this apartment complex, they got hills. So somebody had suggested that I do a sleeping live stream, like live stream while I'm sleeping. Shit, y'all gonna be, yeah, if I do that shit, y'all fuck around and hear me doing all kind of farting. I'm not capping. Fuck around and hear me do all kind of farting. I had to stop because it kept me wanting to end my life. But you need to be strong. The devil not winning me over. You walking and taking in all the beauty around you. Yep. Yeah, cause like mixing the alcohol with the Zoloft making me suicidal, and that's why I need to stop drinking too. Cause like I said, it's not making my situation better; it's making it worse. But I have been honest with the VA. They be like, "How many drinks you have, and when the last time you had a drink, and how much you drink." Like I'll be honest with them. They be like, "Are you interested in stopping drinking?" I'm like, "Yes." I think my life gonna be kind of boring when I stop drinking. Man, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I be bored as hell, and I get that. I'm like, let me get a drink, man. Liven shit up around here. Then I wake up the next morning and be like, "Oh, that is not how I wanted that to go." But I started drinking around this time last year. I started out drinking wine, and then after a while, like the wine wasn't doing it for me no more. I started going to vodka and tequila, and every now and then I have like a nice hard lemonade or a twisted tea. But alcohol defeats the purpose of the pill work, and I know because I did it. I love chocolate wine. Oh yeah, it does because it's like two things trying to work against each other. They both control substance. Yeah, I was in the shower all day praying. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna continue to pray about it hard. Cause I did. I was doing. I don't know. Well, you just came in the picture, but I was doing really well for myself last year. I was in the gym every day. I would take my dog on 45-minute walks. I was cleaning my house every day to go into my classes. I had a decent sleep schedule. Dropped like 60 pounds. Dancing on TikTok. I had it going on. Everybody was so proud of me. My diet was better. I had it going on. And all of a sudden my life just spiraled out of nowhere. I started drinking when I left my ex girlfriend China. But there's also some other factors that played in it too. We all have seasons. Some things are just happening. Don't hear yourself up. Yeah. And I do have an aunt that my twin sister calls herself blasting. My aunt been an alcoholic. Her and her husband, my uncle passed away, but my aunt been an alcoholic for decades, it seems. Oh yeah, I type fast too. I don't know why I be typing fast neither, but especially like when it's like in the comments or something, because it be like you be trying to, or when you like texting and then like they'll say like two or three things and they trying to decide which one to respond to first and all that shit. Now, I wonder if I should start doing live streams of me sleeping and wake up and see what the comments look like the next day. I kind of feel like getting up eating some more of them garlic noodles. Tomorrow I'm gonna eat some squash. I do feel like things gotta change in my life, and I've been praying. I have been praying for things to get better. That's all I want. It's just things to get better. It's a generational curse that you can break. Shit, I know that mental illness that runs in my family is a hell of a generational curse. My dog needs to move. I'm trying to stretch my legs out. Don't me. I want some, scoot over that way. My dog likes to lay by my foot. I wish that she would lay in my chest instead of laying by my foot. But I guess laying by my foot is okay, but I wish she would lay by my chest and my arms. Cats might. Some cats will. But dogs won't. I want a cat, but if I get a cat, it'll have to be a kitten and then raise her, because I wouldn't want the cat to be like scratching the fuck out of Pippa. They had that cat I seen the other night when I was outside about 3 o'clock in the morning. This cat, I was having a bad night, and the cat came, and it seemed like it just petting the cat just soothed my pain, like instantly. My guard just was like let down, and I was like, man, I want to take you home, little buddy. But like, I got my dog. The cat followed me everywhere that night. It's on live too. It's on video. It was a beautiful moment, very touching moment. I almost cried. I was like, man, I needed that. And the cat saw me today and tried to run in my house. I had to hurry up and slam the door. So now every time I go outside and the cat see me, she follows me. The first time she saw me, she scratched the shit out of Pippa. Depression and alcohol in is mine. I'm allergic to cats. My mama has cats and they're cute, but I can't touch them. Oh man, I'm allergic to milk. I'm glad there are some mature, decent people online. You can have just a simple, decent conversation. So is my dad. Oh, he's allergic to cats too. Mm. Uh, I think I am gonna see if I can go to sleep, and I'll be back on tomorrow though. All right, I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Oh, milk. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna hit y'all later. I'm gonna try to see if I get some sleep.